A bit of a sticky situation here when we take a look at how big Ethiopia has gotten in the last little bit of time. That's pretty good. The downside is we need to kind of decide where we want to go as far as, do we want to expand more, which we can do easily, or do we want religious ideas? Now, if we go through religious ideas, we get Deus Vult. The sooner we get Deus Vult, the better whenever it comes to expanding. So I think we're kind of going to be sitting back, playing a little bit slower now. We're also going to need to dev the institution, and somebody had mentioned this, and I definitely think it is a good call, moving our capital, because the reform we have allows us to move our capital for very cheap. So we might not have much good terrain, and let's actually take a look and see. Yeah, we have a couple of provinces that are good for deving, and that's about it. So we're gonna have to do that. But welcome back, everybody, to 1.32 and the Origins immersion pack. I hope that everybody has been enjoying the campaign up to this point. Let me turn that volume up just a little bit for you so you guys can actually hear what's going on. And yes, anyways, if you guys have been enjoying the campaign, please do let me know. Leave a like on the video because it really does help out a lot. And I certainly appreciate it. So yeah, as far as deving the institution goes, we're going to need to do that. We need to get caught up on tech. Like, there's just a lot of mana that we need to be spending. These guys are on 899. Okay, we're on 777. So tech is very important at this point. We need tech, and in order to get there, it's gonna take some time. So, okay, that is actually a bit too loud now, in my opinion. The music is very loud, very quiet though. Let's see here. Here we go. See, I know how to do this stuff. It's almost like I do this for a living. But all is well. Also, man, what in the world? I apologize. I'm a boomer this morning, apparently, friends. I want everything to sound good for you, but I don't want it to be too loud. I can, you know, turn it down a wee little bit in post. That's fine with me. Perks of, you know, doing a little bit of editing. Not a lot, but just enough. So I got in a comment asking if I was going to turn down my autonomy. You know, it's something I could easily do. We already have a bunch of rebels coming. We have manpower coming in now. And once we finish this, we'll get a little bit more force limit as well. So I suppose it's probably not a bad move. It'll help out our economy. Right now, our economy is very much dependent on our gold mines, which haven't depleted yet. Oh, praise the Lord. Our force limit is higher. We just need to kind of figure out where... So these guys need to be over here. It's force limit 24 here. Somebody had asked how to do it, how to check force limit. Select an army, and then just hover over the province. That's the way that works. So a little bit of attrition here. I suppose this is fine. Rather than drilling, I should probably be suppressing rebels. That will be a better use of our army here. That way we can come in here, sort by... Yep. Let's lower this autonomy. It's going to help us pass government reforms, but it's also going to help us... Oh, a lot of this actually won't even get unrest, but some of it will. But that's fine, because the rebels can only pop every once in a while, so... This is going to lead to some serious rebellion, but it's a good call. I think it's the right move. These guys are probably going to pop in this province. We'll be able to move them off, so it shouldn't be an issue. Okay. Now, I'm going to get caught up on mill tech first before we go through our idea groups. I just think it's the right way to do it. We're still, like, we're not making a whole lot of mana. I could probably upgrade my units. Can we get, like, yes, we can get a maintenance guy. So maintenance is good. Yeah. Inflation reduction is good. We just kind of have to decide, like, what we value more, whether it's money or if it is, or if it's mana. Because you kind of have to make that decision there. The unrest is actually not bad at all. It's literally just over here. So that's like perfect. Okay, cool. All right. I'm happy with this. There we go. Those guys are going to get handled easily enough. We can now take Miltech. And colonialism is going to give us that 15%. Okay. So it looks like we're going to get up to Tech 9. Tech 9? And then we will start developing our institution here. Create the Ethiopian Navy, which will give us 20 Navy tradition, and a small fleet of ships will sail through the Great Nile to reach the Mediterranean Sea. So I guess that will help us discover it, if I had to guess. 20 government reform progress. I suppose this is fine. Let's continue to convert. We have another reform here. We could go with the States General. You know what? Ooh, I'm big on States General. Let's do it. Huge fan of the States General. This will allow us to pick. Oh, man. See, unfortunate. The first one is always a tough one. We definitely want this guy, 636, but it'll put the status in power, so we're going to have elections. But that's okay. That means we're guaranteed 4 years of this, and more importantly, oh, nice, legitimacy. We do not lose stability on monarch death anymore, which is the big one. So that will allow us to discover... Oh, wow. Wait a minute. What? We discover the entire Mediterranean? Okay. So Ottoman, he's getting there, man. He doesn't hate me, which is big. Let's take that. That way we can get up to 60 plus with these guys again. And that will allow us to... start developing the institution here, because we're going to need to, right? But now it's not nearly as punishing as far as like you have to push for it like at all times. You know what I mean? I'll take the mana. I'm gonna push the idea. We're getting a lot of legitimacy. Would have been more useful early on. Chance of error doesn't matter anymore because we went with States General. I may end up regretting that, but I don't really care, to be honest with you. So as far as... Celebrate, huh? Production efficiency is solid. Lose some mana for free. I like that. Army professionalism and a half off guy. Sounds good. I like half off. Oh yeah, save us some money. I'm going to actually switch over to this guy here. Yeah, our inflation is pretty bad, but it is what it is. We can buy it down. It's not a big deal. The gold income is making up for it. So basically we're making money in exchange for admin mana. That's kind of the idea of the gold. Now these guys are not going to be able to... We're going to have to vassalize these guys via war. So what we're going to do is we're going to revoke that friendship, and then we are going to attack them in a couple of years. We want to vassalize them because we can get cores on all that. Till then, I guess we're just going to sit here with our Diplo isolation. I didn't realize I had the music muted. I'll take Miltech just in case the mammies want to catch some hands. I do believe very much so right now that we could handle these guys. So let's come over here, click this button, and then click best guess, right? And if it's you right click, it adds them. Okay, so that's good. Basically anybody, it will now we'll get pop-ups whenever interesting events happen to people that we're thinking like war decks and stuff like that. Good stuff, very useful. Now we also need to be getting some forts up here for the Mamluks. I had talked about this. Ooh, these guys decided to switch their alliance to the Ottomans, huh? They're also Sunni now. I do believe that they are Coptic in 1444. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, and we're getting everything converted as well. So Judaism is having a very solid push over here, and I'm happy with that. Definitely happy with that. I am going to get some forts up here. I think it's going to be very important. Dude, what? Bro, I'm not going negative stability. Goodness gracious. You know what? Screw it. Let's buy this down. And I need to get my admin tech, but having positive stability is actually good because that'll help us get started on prosperity over here. And if we can get this whenever we move our capital over there, that will help us dev it much cheaper. Another 10% cheaper. If you don't know, you get a bonus in your capital as well. You can see here, it says capital city minus 16.5 due to your total development. So basically it like takes the amount of development across your entire nation, and there's like a complicated calculation. Let's go with trade efficiency is fine, I guess. Take that tech. And now all of our mill mana will get saved up and devved into this Jazeera province once we are able to move our capital there. Speaking of, we should do that right now. And we need to put local dev cost here. Means we also need to make sure we don't have any other... Yeah, we don't need to be paying for these edicts, so let's turn those off. Now this... Okay. So this guy's going to get elected out. I guess we're sticking with the statists, man. Unfortunate. While the statists are in power, we have national unrest and Diplo rep, though, so it's not too bad. We'll keep converting things. That's fine with me. We also want to switch over to this one here. So we're going to get some serious dev modifiers over here. I doubt we're going to actually be able to wait on the prosperity. 55% chance. Yeah, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen anytime soon. But in the meantime, we will be able to get some development, Aaron. These guys are slowly fixing up there. Like that's, I want to keep my relations improved with them. So we said we wanted to go this one because this is Highlands. Coastal forts are good because it gives them an extra blockade bonus, but the Mamluks realistically would be able to blockade. So I don't know, man, because our Red Sea fleet is pretty solid. But either way, this is a Highlands fort, so if we attack them on it, we will get a defensive bonus. And then it would communicate with a province in like Dongola. I know I had said something about this one as well, but this province down here is probably better because it's got river crossings from basically every direction, minus the south. And if we cross over there and we have superior maneuver, we will actually force them to take the river crossing penalty. So pretty solid. I'd also gotten a comment asking about our trading capital. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Though we should probably be collecting over here instead of steering from, or instead of collecting from Zanzibar. And we should probably be steering from here. And let's take a look at how that does for us. We're at 2.01. Yeah, okay. So that'll help our economy out a bit. The reason why I didn't do it before is because there wasn't really any reason to. So we got a little bit of unrest, but it doesn't look like it's anything we need to worry about. So I'll get my army drilling. And speaking of, 45 force limit. Not bad, man. Lowering our autonomy like that. Looks like that was the move. So good call. Autonomous or anonymous commenter, though I think it might have been Derpy Dirt, maybe. I have a few people that have been very, very helpful in the comment section, so I appreciate that. I will just pick one randomly. Doesn't really matter a whole lot. I want to get this fort started ASAP. The sooner I get it started, the sooner it will get done, and the sooner we will need to... Ooh. Did you guys see that? The Ottomans are preparing to attack the Mammies. So this is going to be my chance here. I have one claim on them, but I need to get plenty of spy networks, so let's get working on that. Also, somebody had mentioned vassalizing Yemen. It's not a bad idea. They're allied to the Ottomans, though, so we'll see. If Yemen helps... Oh, Mams are no longer a great power. That is incredible, actually. All right. Ottomans have declared war on the Mams, so that means they're going to send a lot of their men up here. 45,000. Oh, my gosh. Inno offensive. Oh, my gosh. Religious offensive. Both solid idea groups, to be honest with you. That's ooh. It's gonna be tough for them. Let's now I want to get caught up on Diplo as well. So I guess we'll keep pushing through these idea groups. That's the problem about playing in Africa. It's really hard to get your idea group sorted out. So I'm doing my best, I promise. And I've gotten a lot of people commenting saying like, I like seeing you struggle. You know, I don't hate it. I tend to play in Europe, and it's mostly just because most of the interest is in Europe, you know. Whenever it comes to my... Oh, nice. Whenever it comes to my viewership, my primary viewership base is in Europe, and they prefer to see European nations played. And to be honest with you, I have no issue with playing in Europe. So for me, it's like, you know, I'll have people that will complain and say, you know, hey, man, why don't you play outside of Europe? There's multiple reasons. Europe is where the bulk of the flavor is. I'm also noticing that these guys are switching back and forth between a large minus and a large pot plus here. Oh, nice. Free admin mana. That's really solid. I should probably get caught up on tech so we don't get unbalanced research, though. Yeah, we're only getting... What is 30? Oh, this one here. Burger loyalty is the way to do it. Fort defense. That's a solid one. Speaking of, are we building that? We are. And this fort is done here, so we'll turn that off. We don't need it. His armies still haven't been doing much. Level 3 natural scientist, half off. I reckon we'll do it. Plus prestige is solid, right? The natural scientist will help us out with production income. So look at that. It's basically paying, and then it'll go up a little bit based on his effect there. So that's really solid. Plus we need that extra mana. Now, we're focused on mill. I think we should probably switch our focus over to admin. I think that's the way to do it. And we'll prioritize a monarch that's got good mana gen. Admin mana gen, rather. I think we do need to rush through the rest of this quantity idea group. As far as tech goes, they're on 9, and we're on 9, so very solid. Now, I don't think I could threaten them for it. Yeah, it's occupied by the Ottoman. That's okay. So we want to get a couple more claims on him, at least. Take tech. The higher we are on tech, the better. You know, it's just going to help us prevent us from falling behind too much. 233 or a... Damn. You know, the status will still be in power. So even if you elect a monarchist, the status will still be in power. I need these guys to not be in power. Oh, he's got idea cost. Solid. That's actually really good. So for the next 4 years, we've got a leader with idea cost. So that'll help us out a bit. Our religion doesn't have any idea cost modifiers. It's exclusively tech. Okay. Though we do need to start the development process for colonialism, though. Let's take a look and see. Yeah, we're not getting colonialism anytime soon, friends. Looks like we don't really have a choice. We'll dev up that province, or get that province built there. Now, manpower is one of those things. It's like we could use a little bit of it, but it's not really a huge deal. Governing cap is not a problem at all. This fort is done as well. So now you can see here, this fort will project a zone of control here and here. This fort will project a zone of control here and here. So it will be impossible for them to get into any of these provinces without occupying at least one of these forts. This is not a defensive fort, but the river crossing is making it semi-defensible. This province here is a Hills Fort. There is no, or a Highlands Fort. There is no river crossing, but it's a guaranteed -1 if they're trying to siege me on my fort there. So that's my justification, in case you're wondering. Because I inevitably get asked these questions, and I know, admittedly, I could explain it a little bit better in that time. So hopefully that gives you the answer you're looking for. Speaking of, let's get some free money. Some funny money. This is like a, you know, the American Fed. Brr, money printer. Free money, please. Now, forts. Forts. I think this one's good here. We do need a fort, like, in Herrera. Looks like, because they deleted it. It's kind of annoying. But it is what it is. How's the prosperity coming along here? You know, we might be able to get prosperity in before, which would be great. I will actually take the money this time around. These guys are getting absolutely clobbered. How's their score comparison, admin rating, and let's go with rivals. They are occupied. They have no loans, and they're very stable. Yeah, so they have no loans. Their economy is solid, but philosopher, that's an admin guy, so we don't need him. Or prestige, though. I mean, we don't really need the prestige. Prestige is good, but it's not super helpful for where we're at right now. So I guess we'll just take the money. It's like 2 years or a year and a half worth of money. So that's pretty good with me. So this has been more of like a finding stability sort of episode. I hope you guys are cool with that, because Lord knows we need it. But I think in the next episode we're gonna have our chance to finally get some punches in on these guys. Now, Ottomans would help them. Yeah, they're gonna be piecing out the Mams very soon. Though I should probably get some claims on them just in case, because a vassal over here would be solid. Aden could also be a good vassal. They would not accept hostile attitude, huh? Well, let's see here. Let's see if we can do something about that. Let's improve relations with them. See if we can vassalize them. Because if they flipped away from hostile, they would consider it? Maybe not. No, not really. All right. Mams have pieced out. They took some terrible border gore over here. Yikes. They took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 provinces over here. Not bad. The more they take, the more it means we're going to have to take from them later on. So, Mara, Hadramut, and Aden here. Do they have Miltech on us? No, they still don't. I don't know, man. They're working on offensive. It could be very foolish of us, but oof. That is so painful to have those generals. All right, our force limit is 46. So I think what we'll do here is we will recruit some mercs here. 7 ducats a month, really? Let's go with you guys there, much cheaper. And I think we're gonna attack the mammies. I don't see any reason not to be honest with you. And that will call in who again? Aiden and Hadramut. These guys have no cores. Aiden has some cores, man. And some claims. Aiden might be a good vassal here. Okay, we can consider it. Let's wait 2 days here and let's go for it. Let's go on the attack here. They're gonna be weak, man. They hardly have any manpower. We also need to make sure that we have a navy out here blockading the straits. That way they won't be able to get across no matter what. Now, these ships are all light ships for the most part, so our galleys will still get a bonus to the because it's a coastal province. So let's have these guys come up here. We should be okay, man. Sadly, we're going to take a little bit of attrition there. That's to assert our dominance. That's to let them know that we are not going to be taking this land down, right? Let's scorch this. Scorching will basically make it so if they want to attack me here in this province, they're going to not have as much time to reinforce, which is solid. That is the way you want to do it. We only have 1 cannon here, but realistically, they shouldn't be able to get over to our lands. The transports, they have transports though. So I'm going to quickly poke out here. They're probably going to try to cross the straits. Okay. Yeah, we're going to end up needing to bounce around a little bit just to make sure that they don't... Let's see here. If we can sink their navies, that's solid. Yeah, realistically, this is going to be tough to figure this out because they're going to get across the strait there. So I think I'll send this 15 stack down here with a general. And then that's a 2 stack. 2 siege, actually. So let's have you head down there. Let's have you guys head up here with our 2 siege general. See if we can get up to Cairo. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay. Check that. We're going to scorch this province. That is, oh my gosh, it's a 3-star general. Ooh. No river crossing or anything. Yikes. All right. So this is the entire, no, it's not the entire army, but a large chunk of it. Okay. So change of plans here. Okay. So we want our best general to receive the fight here, and then our best maneuver guy. They'll be there on the 28th, and as long as we're there before that, they're attacking us, and they definitely will be there after that. All right. So we'll be there before then. They're going to attack us on the 28th. Okay. Losses are pretty heavy on both sides, but oh my word, what in the world? Okay, they got absolutely clapped. So, very good. Cool. So let's have you guys head down here then. And then let's have these guys wait a month for attrition. Head on up here. And we just need to make our way up there. So we don't have access through Makuria. So that means they have to fight us through this strait here, which is good. It's very good, actually. We got busted spying on the Mams, which is no good. But, you know, it is what it is. So once we repair our ships here, these guys are dead. I'm gonna keep that guy there. Yeah, this stack should just get wiped if I'm assuming correctly. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on our idea group here. They still have a large army though. Like I have to be mindful of that. They will jump on me. I'm gonna need this army up here. Because if they come out of the woodwork and just clap me like that, we're gonna be in trouble. Diplo power, morale of navies. He's not half off, so I don't really care. We're gaining a ton of legitimacy, so I'm okay with cutting them down a little bit. So yeah, I'm just going to wait till my army's back up here. I think that's the way to do it. I think this is fine. All right. We're going to wrap this war up in the next one. I think this is the right move here. Now, I could attack these guys. This might be a honeypot. Basically, they're walking over here to Kus, and if I go over there, they'll have like a 30 stack right here ready to jump on me. So you got to be mindful of that. Don't attack blindly into the Fog of War. Guys, today might be the day that we make some gains against the dreaded Mamluk Sultanate. So if you guys are excited for a little bit of that in the next episode, make sure you show your support. Leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell if you have not already. And if you want to check out what's going on the Discord, subreddit, or Twitter, it's all linked in the description below, as well as my Patreon. If you have it within your means and you want to support content you love, check out the Patreon linked in the description. But that's all I got for you for today, guys. This is Chewyshoot, and I'll catch you guys later.